La alineación del Barcelona será...
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. Well, there's a real familiarity that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. He is through here. He's had a shot!
Partey.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse to sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Big header! Decent enough try.
Martinelli did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Punched away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Timber. So it is still 0-0. Saliba over to the... Applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, that has been... Now it's Trossard. By that far.
Martinelli really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Dani Olmo. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal gets flagged offside. Off him. Martinelli. Martinelli. Saliba giving way. It has been tight.
Partey.
Now Ødegaard. That's Partey. Timber. Now Saliba. Lewis Skelly. To Martinelli.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And Lewis Skelly. Dani Olmo is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rice. Dani Olmo. Lewis Skelly. No easy games at this level. Often lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of and running after half-time.
We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Rice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Ferran Torres. Lewis Skelly getting this one clear. So, third corner of the game. Yamal goes short. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well played. Important challenge, that.
Sixth sense.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass...
Yamal has stood his ground strongly. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Shaping up to... Rafinha! Timber. And it's Sterling. That pass isn't the best. He's got away. Ferran Torres!
It is best.
Now it's Trossard. Oh, strongly challenged there. Succumbs to the pressure. It's a quick one. Pedri. Looking for the runner. He can run on to... Real chance! It's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. Those to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. They may end up with some regret with this tackle.
He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another. Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Timber. Odegaard. And that's a good ball. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's another good win of the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lewis Skelly. Saliba. Odegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha shot a goal! Especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Especially hard to take.
Jim?
Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.
Failing to impose themselves on the game.
But the result is one that will make them suffer.
And you're never going to win like
Especially
that.
hard to take, Jim. Not a lot that went
Well, that's the lot
glaringly
for now.
wrong
Thanks to
to
you,
impose
Jim.
themselves on the game. The result is one that will make them suffer. Especially hard to take, Jim. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong to impose themselves on the game.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. It really is a sight to behold. 100,000, that could spell trouble. That was good alertness. Koundé. De Jong. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the...
There's the hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to... Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
El dorsal 11.
Just to make it count. Very tasty combination. Just to make it count. Very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Trossard.